Hello, and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess, everybody. Last time, we got the spinner, which is the awesome dungeon item of the Arbiter's Grounds, and we were about ready to finish up the dungeon. So without any further ado, let us head through the boss door and see what kind of nasty enemy awaits us. Hello? Anybody here? Huh. What about you, Mr. Skeleton? Oh, it's Zant. Fancy meeting you here. You still live. How astonishing. But this is truly a bittersweet reunion. Truly. For I fear this is the last time I will see you alive. And using his evil Twilight magic, he stabbed the skeleton, and unfortunately it comes back to life. Which doesn't surprise me, seeing as how everything else in this dungeon has been dead and made of bones. And this is Stallard, the Twilight fossil. Okay, so this guy has two phases. The first one, I think, is actually the most difficult. What you have to do is get on your spinner, jump down into the pit, and try to attack his spine. And when you do, a piece of it will break off, which will sink him lower and lower into the sand. Now, each time you go ahead and you try to attack him, these little soldiers, or I don't know, skeletons or whatever you want to call them, are going to come up out of the sand, and they're actually going to block your way to getting to his spine. So it's kind of irritating because they get in your way. There's also saw blades, or you know, whatever you want to call them, spikes on the track. So you gotta kind of navigate your way around. And this is why this is difficult, because I am terrible at this. Are you kidding me? I have no sense of direction. What was this game thinking? I also kind of find it a little bit difficult to be precise with the spinner, because it's so kind of big and bulky that it bounces off of everything. So I'm just going to try to go right in, trying to get rid of these guys as I go, but you can see I'm just going to bounce right off them, and it's really difficult for me to get a clean hit onto the spine. But you need to do this 3 times in order for the first phase to finish. And I almost had him. How could I not get him there? That was ridiculous. Try to get through all these guys with no success. It's really not that difficult in terms of damage, though. I mean, he really can't hurt you. He'll try to, like, breathe fire on you, but I'm generally, like, not even in front of his face because I'm trying to get towards his spine, so... the third time you try to hit him, it's going to be difficult because the little soldiers will always pop up, like, right by his spine, and it's really difficult to hit him. So the third one is always the one I have the most troubles with. And I really suck at this, which is why I said it's going to take me a while, because as you can see, I'm failing. And of course those guys are, like, right in my way. There we go. Luckily I ricocheted right into him. Haha, sucker. Take that. I see a lot of tracks on the wall. And I didn't get my sweet victory music. Why? Life is unfair. Okay, well, I guess the next thing to do is to put our spinner into here and spin around. which will then create more spinner tracks. I don't like the way that this is going. And now it's just a giant floating head. Dude needs to get some dental work done. That is just wrong. Oh. How dare you knock Link off. Alright, so here, all you gotta do is just go ahead and jump on the spinner track. You're gonna move upwards. You'll see yourself kind of getting higher and higher. And eventually, this guy will pop up in front of you. When I get high enough, here we go. He's gonna start throwing fireballs at you. So when he fires the fireball, jump to the other side of the wall, and just keep doing this. I think you have to dodge maybe like 2 or 3 fireballs. And then he'll come towards you. Before he gives a chance to fire the next fireball, go ahead and hit him. So, I'm just gonna go ahead and hit him as many times as I can. He gives you quite a few opportunities to hit right here. You can get a lot of hits in, which is really nice. For the amount of work you have to go through to get him to come down, I better be able to get a few hits in. Of course, I wasn't low enough on the track for the spinner to actually catch on, which is annoying. There we go. And it's rinse and repeat after this. All I gotta do is just wait for him to come and try to attack you. Until he, I guess, gets set up to hit you or whatever he's doing. You'll have the little spikes on the tracks you'll have to avoid. I think these go away as soon as he actually tries to attack you, because it would really interfere with the fireballs, so I don't have to worry about that. It's kind of just like a intermission thing, like, here, while you're not dodging fireballs, have fun trying to dodge all of these spiked things. There we go. And hopefully I can kill him in this round. I don't know if this does more damage than a normal strike, but I'm just gonna keep doing it. Ah, crap, that was not smart. Go! Ah! Damn it, I hate when I do stuff like that. Alright. Well, I'm gonna have to go for another one, because I'm dumb. Overall, this isn't too difficult, but if you're like me and you're dumb, and you accidentally didn't hit him when you had a perfect opportunity to do so, the amount of spikes, or, you know, whatever you want to call them, that come up, will increase for every single time you have to go back and try to hit him. And because you have to jump so far, you get so low, which is so irritating as well. So, jump. Not a whole lot to say. There's not a whole lot of strategy to this. I would just try to jump before he fires the fireball from his mouth. That's kind of my only tip. There we go. And he should be dead really soon, I'm hoping. There we go. I was gonna say, can't have much fight in him. He's like a floating head. Come on now. And he very dramatically falls. And crashes. Boom. And there we go. Alright. But wait, there is more. Alright, Link, let's go. We're close to the Mirror of Twilight. Ah, yes. Let's grab our heart container and let's go. You can see we're on our second row of glorious hearts, which just looks awesome. So that Mirror of Twilight is the thing that Midna's looking for. I certainly hope it's here, because it seems very, very important to her to unveiling Xant's power and how he got so powerful. And also why he took all of our fused shadows when I worked so damn hard for them. Mirror chamber with no mirror. Alright, so let's go ahead and... I was gonna say let's go ahead and spin our way to the top, but instead let's go ahead and let's defeat ourselves some wonderful shadow beasts, and there's like 5 of them this time. It's really stepping up its game, I suppose. It's like 3, that's too easy. We're gonna give you 5 of them just because we can. So let's lure these guys together. Come on. Where's the other one? I know I'm not crazy. I know I saw 5 of them. There you are. Hello. Come over here. And there we go. Should take care of them all. And this will very conveniently create a portal back to this chamber. Now, as I was saying before, let's go ahead and let's spin to the top. There we go. This is fun too, because all you have to do is just kind of spin up this spirally sort of snake thing. Kind of looks like a snake or like a, I don't know, something or other. And it plops you right into the spinner part too, which is even better. And look at that. That looked like a mirror to me, or at least part of it. Is that what you had in mind, Minda? Apparently not. She looks very upset. It appears there are many pieces missing. Sorry, Midna. A dark entity lurks in the twilight. It houses an evil power. You who are guided by fate, you who possess the crest of the goddesses, hear us. At the command of the goddesses, we sages have guarded the Mirror of Twilight since ancient times. You seek it, but the Mirror of Twilight has been fragmented by mighty magic. That magic is a dark power that only he possesses. His name is Ganondorf. What? He was the leader of a band of thieves who invaded Hyrule in the hopes of establishing dominion in the sacred realm. He was known as a demon thief, an evil magic wielder renowned for his ruthlessness. But he was blind. In all of his fury and might, he was blind to any danger and thus was to be exposed, subdued, and brought to justice. Yet, by some divine prank, he too had been blessed with the chosen power of the gods. Good thing he's banished to the Twilight Realm. I guess he destroyed one of the 7 sages. His abiding hatred and lust for power turned to purest malice. Perhaps that evil power has been passed on to Zand. That would make a lot of sense. You're just now figuring out where Zand got his power? It's far too late. Only the true leader of the Twilight can utterly destroy the Mirror of Twilight, so Zand could merely break it into pieces. Oh, interesting. Once broken by magic, the Mirror of Twilight became fragments which even now lie hidden across the land of Hyrule. On one is in the snowy mountain heights. One is in an ancient grove. And one is in the heavens. You who have been sent by the goddesses, you should be able to gather the 3 pieces. But you must be prepared, for a dangerous power resides in those fragments. Isn't this just like when we were collecting the other thing for Midna? I mean, really, we're used to this. So yeah, there you go. That is the story of Zand's power, and Ganondorf is actually in this game, which is very surprising. You know, it's kind of like wrong game, Ganondorf, wrong game. The crests are the little symbols on these guys, the seals, if you didn't notice, are all the medallions from Ocarina of Time as well. So these are like the 7 sages from Ocarina of Time. So we were collecting the 3 pieces of the Fused Shadows earlier on in the game, and now we have to collect the 3 pieces of the Mirror of Twilight. So yeah, that's gonna be it. We're gonna have to find out who we're gonna have to talk to next to find the next area of Hyrule we're gonna have to go to. So thank you so very much for watching, everybody, and I hope that I will see you next time.